Flavours of Fiji is a unique product in the sense that it's the only cooking school of its kind ever established in Fiji. Now we are located on Denarau Island, just near the entrance. We're coming up to celebrating our first birthday, and we're very, very excited about being in the forefront of culinary tourism. We have amazing food and local produce to showcase to the rest of the world, and we have popped it into a package, a product, which is a 3-hour cooking class involving basically guests and visitors alike, teaching them, raising their awareness and giving them an amazing culinary experience of what we're all about in Fiji. To the right here is a sample of our workstation. Each individual guest has a setup. It's obviously not as cramped as this in the cooking school, but this is basically the type of setup that they have. We're all about interactivity, participatory involvement. We've done a shift from the demonstration side of things to keep it interesting, to keep it fun. And we're also basically moving away from the hotel style food, which is absolutely beautiful, but focusing more on home style cooking. We don't have cooks per se, we don't have chefs per se, we have cooks. And these cooks focus on home style cooking, the real deal, local cuisine that has not been softened for the tourist palate.
Yeah, we're all about fresh local ingredients. So we do market shops every morning. We go in and buy all the ingredients. So our menus are based on what's in season. So they change constantly.
Yes. I like that because food is very important. It's important for our culture, and I like that you two have that very unique product. And tell us how Flavours of Fiji came about.
Well, our friendships formed on food. Was formed around food. We both love food. And when we first met each other, we realized this, and we'd always say to each other, "Oh, have you heard this restaurant's open? Let's go and try this restaurant." Or, "Have you heard about this, recipe," or whatever. And so we formed our friendship around that.
Yeah, I mean, it started back to grassroots levels. Both of our mothers would drag us around supermarkets as kids, and when you're a child, the market is really not the most exciting place to be. But having grown up surrounded by food, surrounded by gatherings, the sense of community, it really is instilled into you in your very core. So over the years, Alona and I have developed and bonded a very close friendship over food. We identified a niche in the marketplace. We thought, hang on a minute, this is missing. We've both travelled the world separately, done cooking classes here and there, taken the best bits of what we feel, put them together and established Flavours of Fiji. Look, we understood that there were certain challenges to make a product like this work, especially as it had never been done before. There's always a bit of skepticism in the industry, but we were also faced with such tremendous support because it was so different and it was so unique, and it did celebrate our local food. And a year later, we've had wonderful success in the mice market. We've done master cook challenges, palate tests,
Hens
days when there's roti being made, it looks like it's snowing in the cooking school. I mean, the cleanup's been a bit scary afterwards. Hens days, that's the whole thing. It's very versatile. It is an air-conditioned, purpose-built facility. So, in the middle of summer, it gets very, very hot. Actually, it's hot all year round. And over a cooktop too, it really does get quite warm. And also, the rain is our friend with a perfect wet weather activity
to do, yeah.
When it rains, we're full.